Professor Omigbodun, look at our public education system.
Yes.
Primary schools, the environment. What kind of adult will that environment produce?
A lot of the primary public schools, I would even say, affect mental health negatively. If you want a child to do well, if you go to, that's why you find areas in countries where they understand mental health. Not only will they make their primary schools beautiful, aesthetically. You go in, they have paintings. Then the children sit down, the teachers, even the way the teachers talk to them, even the method of teaching, they're teaching them a problem-solving method. How to think, not rote learning. 1 times 1, 1 time. You understand? It's a different. From somebody who is, and then in those same societies, every neighborhood has a library for children. They go on Saturdays. They also have parks where children can go and play the swings on the slides. Beautiful nature.
It is deliberate.
It is deliberate because it promotes mental health. Those children will now grow up. They are growing up in a positive environment. But when a child is raised in a slum, filth in the gutter, dirt here, everybody is passing feces out. They pass feces in a bowl, throw into Ogunpa. You understand what I'm saying? The house is dark, cracked walls, everywhere is dilapidated, or the school is ugly.
A chaotic environment.
You have chaotic children.
And if they become leaders, they become chaotic.
Oh yes. How are they going to, where are they getting what they have not learned? So there needs to be a rapid reorientation. We need to invest in our early childhood education, not even only education, even in families. Many families don't know. You find that many times, I've told that in some parts of this country, where they have child brides, the child will start her marriage career at 9. She has 1 or 2 children. She leaves the children, moves to another because she's not happy. She's not allowed to stay single. By the time she reaches menopause, she's had like 7 husbands. It's quite common. Go and check the later, particularly among the low class. They're just moving. And each time they move, they leave the children behind. Can you imagine the damage to those children?
So can that be linked to some of the violence we are seeing in parts of Nigeria?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And then, of course, we have the largest number of out-of-school children. Street children. I did a study some years back in Maiduguri with one of my colleagues. He was there. He's moved down south. And he was studying the Almanjiri children. We looked at their behavior. We looked at substance use. About 66% of them. These were children aged 3 to about, I think, 17. 2/3 of them were already using drugs, different kinds of drugs, sniffing petrol, sniffing solvents, using Indian hemp, cannabis. At that young age. I'm sure you're aware that even drug use is a serious problem now. On the streets, alcohol and so on and so forth. It's already, they're damaged. How are we going to rescue our children? That is our nation's wealth. How can we get them in environments where their thinking, conceptualization, ability to build, ability to plan can be helped? How can we get to that point where children will go into a school, the environment is pleasant, they are walking home, there are parks on each side, all those things.
We must have the right leadership.
Oh yes, and we deserve it. We deserve it. We're not just junk out. That's bottom.
But where are all these researches? Where are the findings being deployed?
Well, maybe we need to do more of policy briefs. I agree very much. One of the things when I gave the inaugural was I tried to break down everything to as simple as possible. But I'm thinking that in the days to come, we can get snippets of the research and turn them into podcasts so that we release the information both in the local languages to kind of educate. And of course, we need to partner with policymakers. Policymakers also need to see a need for this, that we need to get our children, catch them young, and promote our children's mental health, because that is the wealth. All countries now, one of the things I mentioned is in the lecture is that, recently they said, Nigeria is now the largest economy in Africa, that we have the largest GDP. GDP just mentions what you are selling. It doesn't mention wealth. All serious countries now know that what is measures a nation's wealth is the people, your work, your people. What is the quality of life? It's not what we are selling.
So we can see the quality of life in Nigeria.
That is
our field hospitals.
That is yes.
The school system.
Yes, that is our wealth. We, myself, yourself, that we are this nation's wealth, because it's what I have in terms of my brain capacity or my mental wealth that I will put into my work to be able to conceptualize and do things that will help improve my environment. That is why there are certain things I will not do, because I have brain capacity and I understand the consequences. And then I can also pass that down to my children and my generations.